Recorded Books presents Rich Man's Sky by Wil Mccarthy, narrated by Catherine Ho. Chapter 1.1 16 March 2051 Burning Man, Nevada, USA. Earth surface.
Mother, you can't be serious.
Why not? It's all mine in another 2 years. I can do whatever I want. Alice Keong scoffed, then sighed. You should sell it and move farther out. You could retire on the profits. I'm already retired. And that was true, in a manner of speaking. The two of them were drinking piña coladas, sitting in hammocks slung above a tasteful arrangement of grass and paving stones, set between 2 steel cargo containers in the shade of a palm tree that had done surprisingly well here, all things considered. Under the revised Homestead Act, Alice's mother, Sunja, or Sonia Kyung, had acquired 900 square meters of bone-dry desert in the heart of the old Black Rock City, where the original Burning Man Festival used to be held every year. One of the 2 steel containers held living quarters that were actually pretty luxe for just one person, and the other held an intensive grow unit where recycled gray water and pink LED lighting fed a variety of vegetables and meat cultures that could, in theory, keep her fed indefinitely. The containers were painted a glossy white that refused to attract dust, and their roofs were adorned with photovoltaics and water vapor harvesting hydro panels and satellite and microwave antennas that, again in theory, provided all the power and water and guaranteed personal bandwidth, or GPB, a person or small family might require. With 80% internal recycling, plus free weekly trash service to pick up the sewer cake, the setup certainly covered the basics of daily life. And the drip feed even provided enough cash for her to order occasional clothes and stuff. But what kind of life was that? What would she do if something broke? Fuck the vast resources of outer space, Sonia had said when she moved here 5 years ago. Fuck cities and self-jamming traffic. Fuck corporate farms and robot waiters and the wonders of the cruelty-free McDonald's hamburger. I'm going away. Alice had thought her mother was crazy, but if so, she was the leading edge of 250,000 other crazies. As people started really buying into the new Homestead Act, and as the price of container housing dropped and the quality improved, Burning Man, Nevada had exploded, so to speak, well beyond the concentric rings and spokes of the once nomadic Black Rock City, soon filling the canyon end to end with the cargo container neighborhoods of Gerlach and Sulphur and Granite Peak and Jackson, finally flattening out against the edges of the Pyramid Lake Paiute Reservation to the south. Like some weirdo Disneyland where public nudity and intoxication were downright encouraged. It was full of food kiosks and colorful mesh shade canopies and piped music, all connected by a crazy town monorail system. Now there were even firm plans to run a Hyperloop junction from Sacramento right through to the town center, connecting them all back to the civilization they had nominally abandoned. And so, once her 7 years of homesteading were up and the property was hers to buy and sell, Sonia Kyung would be slinging her hammocks over some very pricey real estate indeed. It wasn't the first lucky break Sonia had blundered into through sheer randomness. She was like a car with a flat tire, unable or unwilling to drive in a straight line. Back when they'd lived in San Diego, she had once swapped Alice's bicycle for a set of old dishes, which turned out to be a collector's item, so she turned around and sold them for enough money to buy a working car and a brand new bicycle. I'm giving it back to the government, so there's nothing for you to inherit, Sonia insisted now, sipping from the curved metal straw that protruded from her drink glass. $1 lease back until I die. And then poof. You're disowned, baby girl. I can't be associated with what you're doing.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?